and don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. Interesting sniffs over there. Mr. Nip's just waiting patiently. Come on. No, we're eating grass this morning. It's Friday, I think. Yeah, it is Friday because the vlog went live last night. 26th of May. It's just not quite 10:30 in the morning. We're having surprise lunch guests today. Our friends who live in Lincoln, Helen and Robert, are of this side of the country, and they're going up to the Heritage Centre at Elsica today. I think they're going into the Antiques Centre. And because they're close, they're popping in. So obviously we're going to put on, or Ian's decided he wants to put on a lunch spread for them. So not having enough salad stuff because he wants to do a salad, I've come out to stock up on things, nice things for salad. We've got two beautiful looking quiches, mature cheddar and caramelized onion, which looks absolutely delicious, and the other one maple cured bacon and extra mature cheddar, which sounds absolutely delicious, and I can't wait to tuck into that one. So yeah, so I've just done the shopping, as you can tell, because I know what I've got. So I'm just on my way home again, and it's scorching again today. Another blue sky day. So it's Saturday, and I need to do my next Artsy trio collaboration with Gina Ahrens in the US and B Grob in Switzerland. Gina's created the mood board for this month, which I'm not going to show you just yet because obviously that's not going to be released until Wednesday evening, on 31st of May, I think it is, this month. So one of the pictures in her mood board, which I've just said I'm not going to show you, is a watercolour kind of painting that she's done. This isn't it. Just ignore this for a fact. But I thought, I haven't played with my watercolours for absolutely ages, and I've got these Japanese, I believe it's pronounced Gansai Tambei. Now these were given to me as a gift from a lady called Helen, who worked for the company that imported them into the UK back in the day. And I was at a trade show once, and they had these on the stand, and I just happened to say to her, I mean, I've known Helen for years, used to do some work with her long time ago in a different life. Anyway, she was selling these things on this stand, and I just happened to mention that I'd love to own some. I just couldn't afford them at the time. And then about a week later, after the show, these arrived in the post, just with a little note saying, enjoy. So, thanks, Helen. And I've had them ever since. As you can see, they've started to dry out a bit now because I don't use them often enough. So I decided that I was going to get these out and have a play. Now I found this watercolour floral image on Tinternet, on the webs, and I just thought it was really, really nice, kind of abstracted, beautiful kind of painting. So I thought I would have a go at recreating that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my 12 by 12 journal, and then I'm going to just sketch out a similar kind of flower, raggedy leaves, that kind of thing, with a couple of leaves probably down here somewhere, and then just have a go. Now, my 12 by 12 journal is not a watercolour paper journal, it's just an ordinary scrapbook journal. So I'm hoping, he says, I'm hoping that the colours will work and the paper won't absorb the water too much. So it's going to be a bit of an experiment because I've never watercoloured in that one before, using proper watercolours. So we'll see. I'll let you know once I'm done. Okay, so I've just finished filming my little project. I'll move those out of the way now because they were all done and dusted with those. Then where's that protective cover? That's it. There we go. Just drop them down on the floor, move the water out of the way. So yes, so this is my watercolour page that I've just created. So let me just show you that, compare with that one. Obviously the colours aren't exactly the same. Those kind of dark blue greys in the background I've sort of recreated there. Added a little bit more green towards the bottom. That leaf structure down there I've kind of recreated there. And then the middle I kind of got a bit wrong. The darker bit should have been across the middle. On the bottom I've got it darker across the top. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be my project for the Artsy Trio collaboration on Wednesday. So I don't mind showing you this because I've just realised that you're going to be seeing this after this goes live. So yeah, so that was the mood board that Gina created, and it was this one down here at the bottom that gave me the idea to do that kind of abstract watercolour flower there. So as you can see, the mood board there is kind of greens and blues, greys, with little pops of colour, like in that lamp reflection in the water there. I believe that's Gina's husband and Gina's dog. Anyway, so those are the colours I've kind of brought into this. So yeah, enjoyed doing that. Might do more watercolour-y kind of things because this paper did react okay. I had to put 2 lots of water on. I had to soak the area first and then add another lot of water for it to sit on the surface to be able to drop the watercolour into it to let it pool and do its thing. But yeah, really enjoyed that. So it's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. What date is it today? 28th of May. Ian went very early this morning. He left at about 7 o'clock this morning to go to his steampunk fair in Newark. So we got up at 7 and I stayed up. Obviously, I didn't go back to bed. So I thought I'd take the dogs out early. So now it's, like I said, I'm back. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've got laundry in, but I'm not going to do any work today. I've decided I'm having a full, proper day off, apart from household chores, obviously. So Mr. Nipper is just falling asleep again back in his bed now. Bentley's gone back upstairs. So I think I'm going to have a catch-up TV day today. So it's Monday morning, the 29th of May. This month has gone so quickly. It's Monday morning, 11 o'clock on the 29th of May. This month has gone so quickly. I don't know whether it's because we've just been busy, extra busy, or whether it's because of the nice warm sunshine we've had. Yesterday wasn't particularly nice at all. Didn't sit out at all yesterday. The dogs didn't get out at all yesterday, apart from on the WALKs. We were out very early on Sunday morning. In fact, we actually left the house before 8 o'clock in the morning. And then they had a bit of a walk in the afternoon. But it wasn't particularly sunny. It was cloudy all day. But today it's kind of brightened up again. Not quite as warm as it has been, but you know, British weather and all that. So I've been over to Mum and Dad's this morning. I've been to check on them, make sure they've been okay over the weekend. Dad's swelling in Dad's knee's gone down, which is good. But he hasn't been remembering to take his anti-inflammatories, so it's taken longer. But they're okay. I took a little bit of shopping for them this morning, but it's only like 3 items, so not a lot. So it's Tuesday, 30th of May, and I've been working on some new Halloween projects. Don't. I know it's only still May, just getting into June, but I've got to plan ahead because I've got to start thinking about my 7 days of Halloween project. So that's what I've been doing today. But also, you may just notice this little black bracket that's just appeared out of nowhere. It's a shelving bracket. So I've been saying about reorganising my craft room and consolidating everything. And as you can see, I was talking about putting shelves up, which I've done. Unfortunately, the brackets, the wall uprights and the actual shelf brackets are on. I've just got no wood to actually create some shelves, and I can't get to, or I haven't been able to get to the DIY store because Monday was a bank holiday, and traditionally here in the UK, May bank holiday weekends are notorious for being DIY weekends for people, and the DIY stores are usually ram-packed on a bank holiday Monday in May. We have 2 bank holiday Mondays or bank holidays in May, but I think, was it this year we had 3 because of the coronation. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird month. So yesterday I didn't want to go down to the DIY store to get the shelving, the wood for the shelves, and today I can't because Ian's got the car. He's gone to work, which is why I'm at home working on Halloween and also just a few other little side projects as well. But tomorrow I'm still not going to be able to go and get them because I'm taking Mum shopping tomorrow, and it's also Dad's haircut day tomorrow. So, and then on Thursday Ian's working again, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to actually get the wood for the shelves to be able to sort out my bookshelves behind where I work, where I film, until Friday, which is going to be a bit of a, yeah, it's a nuisance, bit of a nuisance. So it's Wednesday morning. It's the 31st of May today, last day. It's exactly 4 years today since we moved into the house. So about 10 o'clock this morning will be bang on when we got the keys. So yeah, 4 years since we moved in. It's just gone so quickly, so quickly. Yeah, and a lot's happened in those 4 years. You know, Dad's had his stroke, So he's completely different now to what he was 2 years ago. Obviously, we've now got a new member of the family with Nipper. So yeah, a lot has happened. Anyway, so today the plan is I'm going to go over and pick Mum and Dad up, because obviously I'm doing shopping with Mum on Wednesdays now instead of Thursdays, as I mentioned in last week's vlog, I think. And then I'm taking Dad for his haircut. And I might also ask Mel whether she'll just have a quick attack on mine as well, just a quick trim as well. But that's the plan for today. And then once they've done the shopping and Dad's had his haircut, I will we'll have lunch together, and then I'll take them home mid-afternoon. So that's the plan for today. For the rest of the week, it's going to be rather busy. Just to give you a bit of an insight into next week's vlog. On Friday morning, or Friday morning-ish, we go away for the weekend. We're going to the cottage up in Whitby. We've got the details of the cottage. We're just waiting for the key code to get the key from the lady. Ian's tried to contact her, but she's not responded yet. So yeah, I know. So I'm hoping that. But I think yesterday I was talking about my shelves, my new shelves here. Because of the fact that we're going away this weekend, and I won't be back, we won't be back home until mid-Monday afternoon. Ian's then working on Tuesday, and then Wednesday it's shopping again, and then Thursday he's working again. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the shelves until next Friday. So it's going to be nearly an entire new week, or another week and a bit, and before I get a chance to actually get these rotten pieces of wood for this shelving. Getting pieces of wood should not be this difficult. A squeaky noise. Get him then. I love it. I love it. Oh, and here's the other one. Ta-da! As if by magic. Hello. As you can tell, it's playtime. Yes. So it's now about 3:30. Obviously, hair's been trimmed a little bit. Looking a bit tidier now. So took Mum and Dad home, helped them unpack the shopping, and then came straight back. And then started work. There's been a project that I've been working on for a couple of weeks that is now finished. Yay! It's a new set of 12 digipapers. These are abstract backgrounds for use in art journal pages or little scrapbooks or mixed media projects, whatever. Like I said, I've been working on them for a couple of weeks now, just getting them right, getting the colours right, getting the images refined, ready to do them as a digi download. So I've printed one of each of these grunge backgrounds out. In fact, let me turn over to that camera over there, and then I'll do a quick show and tell. Why not? Okay, so just quickly, so these are the papers. I've cut them from an A4 sheet of paper, so they do fit on 8.5 by 11 or A4, but you can resize them anyway. 300 DPI, CMYK, so you can obviously for home printing. So these are the images. So that's one. Love that. Actually, I love them all. Absolutely love them all. I worked hard on these images to get that kind of muted, grungy, kind of distressed, kind of almost corroded palette. But I wanted to get the mark making in there as well on some of them. So block colours, there's corrosion, there's overlays. Some of these are created from original works of art that I've done, or pieces of background that I've done and then brought in and then scanned and then created overlays, like here, there's overlays on these. That's an overlay. The grid pattern is an overlay. There are overlays. So again, all sorts of brought in, mishmashed, digitally altered, blurred, blended, completely and utterly messed about with, but perfect for backgrounds. I mean, look at that one. That one is actually a stamp that I stamped and then brought in, but the stamp is an indigo blue one, which I designed for them, so it's okay. Like I said, there's all sorts of like overlays, bits of grunge and that kind of stuff in the background. So why would you want these? Well, sometimes, love that one, absolutely love that one. Sometimes when you're struggling to break a blank page, sometimes adding texture paper like this is absolutely perfect. You can just tear it up into pieces, drop it into your background, or you can use it as a whole and put gesso over the top. I think I did a project recently in my small 8x8 journal where I used a darker brown version of one of these, which is inside one of these, layered and altered and messed about with, digitally messed about with to create these papers. So yes, I mean, you can use them for layering. You can put gesso over the top. You can put another layers on top of that. You can then stamp. You can then dribble. You can do all sorts of stuff on these. But again, these can be just perfect for scrapbook pages. They can be used for backgrounds for cards, other types of mixed media projects. So that's it. That's the set of 12. They are now ready. They're called Abstract. I'll put on screen now the front cover, which is the main artwork on the website, so you'll be able to recognise them. But yes, they are done. They are ready. I'm very proud of those. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.